Hey YouTubers, boost pressure problem, no boost. This was quite a journey. It was quite a journey. As you can see, I had the vacuum gauge out. I was looking all through the system. Let me show you. I got two minis here, so I was able to use some bits and pieces off this one just to troubleshoot the other side. But let me tell you, I started here. I started measuring the pressure here. I got about 25 pounds, inches of mercury vacuum from the vacuum pump, right? That's driven by the exhaust camshaft, generates the vacuum for the whole system. So I follow that out. It goes down here to your reservoir. Right, there's your reservoir with the two coming into it. Just holds a vacuum. It holds it's a reservoir. It's extra vacuum for the system. So I checked that. That was good. I checked my hoses. A lot of reports of the hoses going soft at the end and folding in under vacuum. All my hoses were good. Everything was good. I had changed out the solenoid, right? The solenoid, which is, I got one here, right? This is your solenoid, okay? So you got your vacuum pressure provided from the reservoir here, and then it's going to send out a certain amount of vacuum, depending on what the computer decides the boost pressure it wants, out of that green line, okay? So this thing is controlling. It's got source vacuum here and it's sending out controlled vacuum here. And that controlled vacuum arrives at the can right here. That controls your wastegate, right? Which is going to determine the flow that comes through or just goes straight out the exhaust, right? And that's coming on this line here. So you can trace that vacuum back up here. Well, all the vacuums, the hoses were good. I changed out one for the other. I'm like, how could they both be bad? It's possible, but super unlikely. And then I'm driving along and I just decided to check my valve gear. What's happening with my valve gear? Because every once in a while I would get a valve gear code that the timing was wrong. But I've done the timing work on that. I replaced everything, which is why my solenoid looks relatively new and clean. But just for the heck of it, and then what I noticed is where was I? I'm going to show you on this. Yours may not look like this, but I was doing valve gear. Show me inlet, actual, and set point value. And this is what I got. Stuck at 36, it wasn't moving at all. No movement on the valve gear at all. Well, it should be rotating depending on the driving conditions, up and down from 0 to who knows what. And it was stuck at 36. And I thought, I wonder if this could possibly have anything to do. I mean, a bit of a long shot, right? A bit of a long shot to think that, why is my valve, variable valve timing have to do with the boost pressure? So I just decided anyways, well, it's not right. It's stuck at 36 all the time. So I don't know if this is the problem, but I decided to change out my variable valve timing solenoid for the one that was here. It has harvested this old one, which looked like junk by comparison, and it was all gunked up in here. So I sprayed it down and wiped it down, and I threw it in there, and all of a sudden, this is all moving around. This came back to life. So this was bad. This was aftermarket one I put in. Lasted for not even 6 months. And I put the old one in from the old 2010 Mini, which is probably the actual Mini piece of hardware. I put that in. This comes alive. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go for a drive and see what happened to my boost pressure. Boost pressure is back. Boost pressure was back. So, it's a piece of the puzzle which I haven't seen online. If your This is shot. I think the computer is saying, I can't control the variable valve timing. Don't even try to use the turbo. If this isn't right, we don't want to mess with turbo, making things possibly worse. Fix this first. But it comes up as a boost code because you've computer shut down the boost. Now, it would be nice if it had told you, could have told you something like that. Anyway, guys, I hope this saves somebody a whole lot of heartache because I've been hunting this for days. And now I got my boost pressure back because I changed the variable valve timing solenoid. Doesn't make sense. But anyway, have a good one, YouTubers.